See how I use the end of the knife to just sort of make that. Okay, now I'm going to come here. I'm just going to kind of pull over and cut that right there. And then I come up underneath here and I cut that right there. Okay. Then to make the eyelid, I just sort of now, same thing, come here, then you come down a little bit below, cut that right there, and take that out with the tip of the knife, and then you just sort of bring that up. All right, let me do this. Here it is. Okay. Okay. You come up in there. Where we bring that nose back. The little eyes go in there. Now we have to bring this, we have to get this off right here. This is just some stuff that is hanging onto there. Okay. It's kind of hard to see the eyes in there, but well. Okay. You go ahead and remove a little of this. And take a little bit of this off. Okay, I'll take the ear down a little bit. And bring this down. Now let's bring that up. Okay, let me do a little bit more in there. They were the carvings were almost in a form of a crude type way they did them. But that was the uniqueness of it. A bit more. kind of cleaning all this up in here. All right, now, as we look at the head, now it's a little bit, of course it looks a little bit large, small for the piece itself. Okay, now just gonna kind of make a little smile right here. Let me just hit it a little bit with my thing right here. Okay. Now it's hard. I know it's hard to see this small stuff in here. But we got her. Got her smiling. Okay, let me go ahead and, I'm sorry, get that in there. There we go. It's a different style of carving than what I normally do. Really is. Most time I do some real deep cuts and things like that, so it is a little bit different style than what I normally do, but this is tiny, tiny knife cuts, just tiny. There it is. That's what I'm looking for right there. See it? And of course we'll put the in the hair there. All right, now let's go ahead and work on the body now. How she's going to look. Of course, as you see the head, I brought it down. Okay. All right. Now, what we're going to do is where's my, okay, let's bring some some of this down a little bit. Let's bring this all down. Because she's going to have to be brought down. Oh boy. I don't know what the problem is here. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to round this off here, because the arms are going to come in here like this. Now that's of course too big right now, okay? Okay. So I'm going to bring that down just a little bit. You kind of go from side to side here with this. But what you're going to have is the arms. Let me do this first of all. We're going to come up underneath here. I'm going to make this even more. Keep my So the arms are going to be coming out like this. Okay, but she's going to have a shawl over her. So I'll show you what we're going to do here. Okay. All right. Now, all right, the arms are going to be coming down here like this, okay? The arm's going to be coming down here sort of like this. All right. And the arms are going to be coming down like this. Because basically, how can I explain this to you? It's like this. All right. What happens is the arms are going to be coming down just sort of like this. And the arms are going to be coming down like this, in other words. But there's going to be a shawl. And the arms are going to have to come down just like this. Just like this. Whew, it's a little hard in there. I don't know what the problem is there. Okay. And this, I know what the problem is. We got a knot here right in the middle. I'm going to have to be very, very careful. See that knot right there? See that? You need to be extremely careful when you have something like that in your wood, because it can break very, very easily. In fact, I can see I'm going to have to be very, very careful. It's going to make it much more difficult in that area to do what I have to get done. But it'll work. We'll work it out. When we come up in here, take that out. Come up in here and take that out. Okay. Let me see. Where's my pencil? I'll try to show you. What we're going to do is this arm is going to come up this way with the hand, just sort of like this. It's going to come up. It's going to come around here and up, and it's going to come that way. And this arm is going to come this way and go up underneath there. So the hand is going to sit on top. I'm going to cut that. Ooh, I got to be careful in here. I did not know, I didn't realize that okay. So like this. Now, we need to be very, very careful or in this area, because this area has that knot. Okay? Now, let's just go ahead and come down with this. Is all going to have to come down a lot. Okay. It's going to come together, folks. I'm going to show you how it's done. We just got a little issue here with this middle. I didn't see that knot in the wood. I'm going to have to be very, very careful in that area. A knot in the wood means only one thing. It's going to break off easy. So you want to be sure that we get this right. I think the knot is going all through this piece, because a lot of this area in here, you can feel it does not feel right. When you carve it. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this. Sorry. Need to cut this straight though. There we go. And we need to cut this down a little bit, so to give it a little area in there. this is where we're really going to have to be careful. As you can see, that not running through there, and in fact it runs all the way down here. So we're going to have to really be careful. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sharpen my knife some more. Go ahead and strop it some more and sharpen a little bit more as I get into this area down here, because I want to make sure that I don't break this or do anything like that, that my knife is extra sharp. And we'll come back and we'll continue. Alright, you see, this is what we're doing right here. In other words, all this is going to have to be brought down also. And I can already tell a lot of that wood doesn't want to cut. It just doesn't. Alright, we'll come back and continue our piece.